welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira, and in this reading we will look at what does the person on your mind think about you. So if you felt guided to click on this reading, there must be a message here for you. What does the person on your mind think and feel about you? I'm seeing geese. We have the Judgment. Four of Swords. I feel like they're trying to assess what is the best way to move forward. Something is weighting them down. Something is worrying them. I feel like you could have asked them for something. You could have asked them to step up, to elevate, and they want to, and they want to show up. But there's also fear. They might not be used to vulnerability, for example, and you ask them to be more vulnerable with you. So they're taking this pause, kind of battling between their desire to show up for you and be with you and their fear of being vulnerable, their fear of being seen and potentially being judged or hurt. So there is this internal battle, and they're really thinking about it. They can be staying up late at night, not able to fall asleep, just kind of playing it in their mind over and over and over again. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they're ready to elevate. They're ready to step into a new cycle. They're ready to mature in the way that they approach relationships and the way that they show up in relationships. Before they could have had that tendency to close off and not be vulnerable, and they felt fine about it. But then you came into their life and you really asked them to please open up, and they have a lot of feelings for you. They want to do it, but at the same time they're afraid. Six of Cups, Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like they almost feel like paralyzed by this fear. They're not sure. They're almost in this freeze state. It's really painful for them, and I feel like you might be aware of this with the Queen of Wands. You're kind of looking at them, you understand what they're going through, and you have compassion, and you're almost like waiting on the other side of this, waiting for them, calling them in. But they need to make this choice themselves. They need to be brave. They need to make this decision. So will they make this decision? Will they make this choice to open up? We have Strength. We have King of Wands. I think they will. I think they will. I feel like for some of you it might be too late, but I think they will. Maybe some years will pass. But you need to understand that this delay is not because they do not love you, but because this fear is so strong within them. They're so terrified of being seen and being vulnerable and being held accountable. And also what I feel here, they're terrified of not succeeding, of opening up and then things not working out. They're terrified of feeling like they're weak. They associate vulnerability and connection with weakness in some way. And all of this is due to past trauma. It's much easier for them to be closed off and be by themselves and only focus on work. I don't think you need to wait for them. I think they will most likely choose to open up, but it might take time and they need to make this decision. So if you do not want to wait for them, if you want to experience a fulfilling relationship and connection now, maybe it's a good idea for you to move on, and then whenever they are ready, they can show up again, and you will have to decide. So this is what the cards want you to know about how this person is feeling about you. And if you enjoyed this message, please consider liking and subscribing, commenting. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description box of this video. Thank you.